Tushan Io asks, who planned that amazing free kick goal against Manchester City? The free kick which you chipped to Anthony Martial. Who planned that?
Was not a plan. Was not a plan. I know everyone knows against Everton we did the same. Against Watford, if I'm not mistaken, we did the same. Against Watford, Anton let slide the ball. It's not my fault. Against Everton was my bad ball, was not really good. I need to put ball more inside of the box, more in direction of the goal. So was one of the things, when you are in the pitch, your teammates, when you look at him, maybe it's like a pass. He will do this moment. You look at him and you feel something, you feel it goes. So in the free kick, I start talking with Fred, because normally we talk, we will take, right? And was Age in the area and say, left foot is better for us, for attacking the ball. And I start talking. I already saw Anthony look at me. He look at me, I look at him, I feel he wants the same of me, so you go for feelings, Maybe I will put the ball in, sometimes Anto don't go. And in that moment I talk with Fred, and I talk like, okay, Fred, you go for maybe, if someone of Manchester City listen or everything, they start, okay, he tells Fred go, so we can relax. For example, on the wall was Aguero, on his side, Gundogan, I think. And maybe when they saw Fred going back and me on the ball, they think, okay, Fred goes, and they relax a little bit. And I start look at Age and start like, go second post. And in the moment the referee whistle, I feel Anto ready. I feel Anto just, I go now. And I have the right time, was the perfect ball, was the perfect finish, was everything in the right time, But sometimes we will miss, but we try. We need to try, because it was a difficult ball, but I try and we score. And you need to try, you need to improve. Maybe in the next one I do, or something like that, and the defender takes the ball and go counter. And it's a difficult situation for us, because our defender was in area to the cross. So you need to take some risks in the game, because the game is risk. If you don't risk, normally, if you saw most part of the games, when you take a goal, it's from a mistake. Doesn't matter if the mistake was from 2 minutes ago or not, but was a mistake, because you lose the ball. Normally you lose the ball, or you're doing a foul and free kick, or you're doing a penalty, and this penalty and is always a mistake. Doesn't matter. Mistake is not like the answer is your fault. No, mistakes, it happens in football. It's normal. Every game you have a lot of mistakes from everyone.
Yeah.
So we Manchester need to improve, to try, because I know if I put the right ball, Anto can score. So I just think on this. I just think I need to put the right ball, because I know Anto can score. And maybe Anto doesn't score. For me, it doesn't matter, because I know in the next time, Anto will score. Anto or Mason or Dan or, I don't know, Igalo or Rush when he is back. Everyone can score, You need to feel that positive energy, because I know also if I try this ball, Anto knows this is a difficult ball. I need to give my best. And so he will shoot the best way he can, and you just need to keep improving, keep trying.
We love it. As fans, we love watching creativity, people showing imagination. That's what fans pay the money to see, isn't it? That's for sure. Okay, to Canada next, Bruno. Srinath Murali asks, how excited are you about a potential midfield partnership with Paul Pogba?
A lot. I think we have a lot of good players in the midfield. Obviously, Paul is injured from a long time, and all we know, you have a lot of qualities. We can say, in the football, the people have normally, they forget what you do good when you have a mistake. You can do good for 34 games, and one game you do bad, and everyone will remember that. Paul is coming from a bad moment, because the situation, when he plays, also the club and the team was not good because the expectations are high for Paul, because Paul is a top player and Manchester pay a lot for him, and the expectations are a lot for him, for Paul. And it's normal when you are in the situation you don't play like a superstar, because everyone expects from Paul, like expect from Ronaldo, from on Juve, on Messi, on Barcelona. Everyone expects this from Paul in Manchester, because they know he have the quality for this. Also, this is confidence in Paul, you know. And also us, like team, from a team, we have a lot of confidence on Paul. I know Paul from Juve because I play against him in Italy. And believe me, it's really hard to play against Paul, because I play in midfield and I mark him, not in mark, but we play like in the same line. So it's really difficult to play against Paul, because you have power, you have technique. It's difficult to find a player like Paul, big, strong, and technical. It's difficult to find a player like this, and you have a lot of quality. I hope he comes soon. He start training with us in the week before we stop. So I think when we come back, he will start to play and be in the team. And I'm more than expectations. I'm confident what Paul can give to us, you know, to the team. I think you have a lot to give. You have a lot of quality, and I think with the positive energy in the club are in that moment, because we won a lot of games. We are in a good moment. So also everyone, the supporters and everything, will be more patient with Paul, maybe, you know, because I feel sometimes when the things go wrong, the patience is less, you know. It's normal, because the fans want to win. Football is about winning. It's not about playing. So I think the confidence also in Paul and the team now is bigger. So I think Paul will when he come back, you will feel this, and you will give more than him for the next months, for the next games.
Yeah, we look forward to that. Should be a fantastic partnership. A lot of competition in midfield, though, as well, isn't it? Which is really healthy. Okay, we're going to go to India. Only a few left now. This one from India. Arjun Arora says, Man United have won the league 20 times. How hungry are you to add to that tally and also win the Champions League, which we've won 3 times? So there you go. 2 targets for you, Bruno, next season. Premier League and Champions League.
So 2 targets? No. 4. I want 4 because we have League, Carabao, and the FA Cup. I want everything.
Great answer already.
Yeah, I want to win everything. I'm hungry to win everything. I told this before in some interviews. I come to Manchester to win titles, League, Champions League, everything, because we know the potential Manchester have, because we are a young team. We have young players, but with a lot of quality. Doesn't matter if we are young and the others have more experience than us, because we have also experienced players who can help the most youngers, you know. And I think the mix we have now and the mix we can have in the future, I don't know what's happening in next season. Maybe, of course, Manchester is a big club and normally they buy someone because you are a big club and everyone wants to come here. So it's easier for Manchester, and I hope to build a big team. You know, we have already a big team, but who comes needs to come to win, just with the focus to win. I want people with angry of titles, of everything, because I feel this now in the group. Everyone wants to win. For example, Mata, Juan won. I think if not everything, the most part. And I feel on him, he wants more. And you know, when you feel this from players like Juan, he wants the World Cup or the Euro, the Champions League, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of things, you know. And when you feel he wants more, you want more also. You know, it's good for you.
Perfect. Okay, nice one. To Macau now. Louis Mercado asks, if you could have any input for an away jersey design, what design or colour would you go for, and would you have it inspired by any previous shirts? So if you could help design an away shirt, what would you go for?
I don't know. For example, I really like this one because I like the clean one, you know, black, white. I don't know. For me, this one is really beautiful. But I like also in the white one, all white with red, because we are the first color is the red. So I think a white one with red will be really good, because in the last times I saw some page on Instagram, they do an edit with one photo of me with this shirt white and red lines from Adidas, and I red shorts and white socks. Really beautiful. For me, this one was one of the most perfect one, because I like that one clean, you know, not a lot of. For me, when you have a clean one, is the beautiful one.
And you get to play in red for United and for your country, Portugal. So red's an important colour for you then.
Yeah, you know, red for now is like my life. If you asked me this 2 months ago, maybe I'd tell you no. It's just half, because I play in Sporting, and you know the derby is against Benfica, and Benfica.
Oh yeah.
But I already told for all my teammates in Sporting and all my friends and supporters from Sporting, the only red I dress is the red from Manchester and the red from Portugal.
Great stuff. Maybe a green one. There's green in the Portugal badge and green and white in Sporting. So maybe a green one would be cool.
Yeah, a green one can be good. Can be good.
Speaking of green, we're going to go to the Emerald Isle, Ireland now. Connor Kingston asks you this. This is a tough one, to be fair. Who would you rather have on your team, Roy Keane or Paul Scholes?
This is a difficult one, huh? I think the most difficult in the until now. So I don't know if I can have both, better, because I need the guy behind of me kicking everyone and recover balls like Roy Keane do, and after have the quality to give the ball to the guys in his front. You know, if you look at Roy Keane, is that kind of players all teams need. All the teams need. Not all the teams, because you have different ways to play, but normal this guy, all the teams can have him. You know, like doesn't matter if you play in possession, in counter, and you need the guy like this normally. And I think Roy Keane is a excellent player, and he can give me a lot of cover in the back, and play side to side with Scholes was good. Will be fantastic. I will be if I can play with both. I play with Roy Keane in the back, me and Scholes, because I think both of me and Scholes can go in the area scoring. We want to score. We want to be in the area, you know. And maybe we will need Roy Keane in our back.
That sounds like an absolutely brilliant midfield three. And of course, you wear 18, don't you? Scholes' number. So had that not been available, 16, Roy Keane would have been equally good, wouldn't it? Okay.
I give the number to Paul. Doesn't matter. I choose another one.
Great stuff. Bruno, we've monopolised enough of your time. Thanks for joining us. You've been an absolute pleasure to talk to. And yeah, let's hope we can see you back on the pitch soon. Do you have a message to our fans to finish with?
No, I just want to say to stay safe, stay at home. Just be careful with when you go out to shopping. You know, take some food and everything. Be careful with your babies, with your family. Protect everyone you can, and is this be safe, be at home, because now is time to fight together against this virus. Unfortunately, we can't play, but soon, if we push all together to the same side, we will play games, and we will have your support in the Old Trafford.
Great stuff. Thanks, Bruno.
Okay, thanks. Cheers, mate. Bye bye. Thank you, everyone.